Tyler Ripkema in the 32. Ronnie Williams in the 50, bringing the field to green for the Richie Evans Memorial 100 at New Smyrna Speedway on night 8.
Looked like both drivers on the front row spun the tires a little bit when they got on the hot button there. It looks like Ronnie Williams not quite as egregious there on the throttle pedal as Tyler Ripkema was. He's going to jump out into the lead. Here comes Matt Hirschman rolling the top side off for the entire distance. Right now, Hirschman on the bumper bar of the back of that 50 car. He has closed the gap. It is indeed go time for big money Matt Hirschman. Look at him go to the top side of Ronnie Williams in turn 4.
Peaks high, drops back in line. Now they're within the opening of air that Williams is putting out there. He pushes up. Hirschman for the lead on the backstretch. Big money Matt Hirschman into the lead, heading to 3. Quick, bold move when he saw the 50 push up out of 2.
The third, Tyler Ripkema actually went underneath Ronnie Williams going into turn 1, but Williams pulling the crossover move, and they're going to get together in turns 3 and 4. Wow! Williams almost turned that car around.
Yeah, Williams actually got free on corner exit again in turn 4. He's hanging on to it on the exit of the turns. He could use some fresh rubber, no doubt. We're less now than 40 to go. 62 laps at the line on the board for Matt Hirschman. Ronnie Williams, who led for the first half of this race, the 50, just out of tires right now, allowing the 60 to the outside.
White flag up from Tyler Perry. Final time through turns 1 and 2 for Matt Hirschman. He's down the backstretch. No pressure heading into turn 3.
Flag to flag, no yellows in the 2025 Richie Evans Memorial. Dominance continues in the race for Matt Hirschman. Won a lot of feature events in 2025. We're ready for green off of turn number 4. Here we go.
Twin green flags up and the field scatters. We've got one car off the pace. Let's see which car that is. It looks like one of the 32 cars. That could be...
I think it's our pole sitter.
No, that looks like it's Jeff Firestein in the 32F. We'll see. We'll get a good look as these cars are so identical, folks. We're going to need them to come across to go over the scoring loop here to determine who is who.
Going to be 2 laps to go. Look at that run that Stremska gets into turn 3 and 4 to the rear bumper, running off the bottom of the racetrack, trying to keep their momentum up. Final 2 paces.
These cars, 4-cylinder engines, very dependent on momentum, and right there you saw Stremska maybe give the boot to A.J. Sanders. Sanders drifts up the racetrack. They're side by side into turn 3. They're going to be coming to the white flag. A side by side battle for the lead. Coming to the white.
1 to go. Stremska at the line. The advantage. Lead change on the final pace. This time, our last lap. Who will bring home a World Series victory? Cars skating nearly up into the wall went Sanders, but he takes the advantage to 3. He wants to win this event. Stremska hard into the corner.
Both side by side. They're going to go up the racetrack. Stremska off the turn. He's going to claim the checkered flag. Blow that car down. This was one of the most entertaining races of the year last year, and we're looking for more fun here tonight as they roll off at turn 4. Green flag is up. We are racing in the Bomber A feature. We're going to stack them 4 wide going down into turn 1.
Well, we'll see where the yield sign is here, because currently this first lap, it takes a little while to get up to speed, so they'll probably be full bore coming to the line this time. Then the next lap, they're going to have to start being careful. They're going to maybe slow down a little before they get to the line. Just has to crack the throttle a little bit each of these last 2 laps to be to the good. 24.1, 24.1 for Racine. They cut it close. They just have to be good on this lap, and they'll be in good shape as Powers takes the field to 3.
Could we see a breakout on the final lap? Jesse Powers down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag will be waving. We're going to keep an eye on the stopwatch. Here comes Powers looking at the checkered flag. And he does it. He is going to win the Bomber A feature event over Joe Racine in second.
It's a rare race because there are no transponders on these cars, because you know what? When they raced, there were no transponders. A lot of these cars are vintage type race cars that raced back in the day. They pick up the pace slowly on the front stretch, but when they get to turn 2, they hit the go pedal. That's where the race begins for these guys off of turn number 2. Art Kuntzman in the number 9. Moonshine Hill, Texas driver, hits the gas and off he goes in that late model looking ride.
horses.
It's Florida leading and running quick laps around the track.
Tyler Perry with the white flag up. Final time around for Pascal in the 99. Does Toby Smith have the horses under the engine compartment there to get up there and challenge for the lead? Charles Pascal midway down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 for the final time.
Pascal hauls it off into turn 3, started at the back of the field, up the track in turn 4, brings it under the checkered. Charles Pascal claims the win in the Florida Southern Grand